friends, it's Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning, and in today's video we are going to go through some of the fun hands-on activities that I have planned for my preschoolers for the first week of school. Now, I don't have them all planned and I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm going to show you a few of the fun ones that I am ready to do with them. We won't be starting school for a while. I'm pregnant with our 8th baby and he is due any day now. So I'll be having him and we'll have some time with him, so we may not start school until the very end of August or beginning of September. But I've been trying to get things prepared so that I won't have that much preparation to do when we do start school in the late summer, early fall. Okay, so I have work boxes for all of the hands-on activities for each of my kids, and so these are going to be the activities that I have in his work box. He also is going to have a binder with written things that he has to do, but I'm not going to go through that today. I'm just going to go through the fun activities that I have. Now, I plan on using these with my special needs. He is a child. He is 4 now, but he is about 2 years behind. So figure he's in the 2 or 3-year-old range. And then I also plan on using these. I have a toddler as well, so he'll probably get in on the action and do some of these activities too. So for this next school year, I plan on kind of combining the two of them and doing a lot of these activities together with both of them. I'm focusing on the 4 pillars that are in my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. So it's alphabet, numbers, shapes, and colors. And then I'm also incorporating things like life skills, fine motor skills, sensory activities, speech and vocabulary development, especially for my special needs child. He definitely needs the extra development in the speech area. So, and vocabulary. He knows the words, but he can't get them out. So we're definitely going to be focusing on that as well. If you are interested in that and you want to see some of the activities that I have planned for him and for my other little guy, then just stay tuned. Here we go. All right, this first activity uses a sensory bin. This sensory bin just has some play sand in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these alphabet cards. These are actually alphabet flashcard sticks. You can get them off my website if you're interested. I'll leave links below to everything. And they, I attach them to craft sticks. If you've seen some of my other videos, you've seen these before. And what we're going to do is we're going to also use these little crabs. So each of these little crabs have an alphabet letter on them. And I'm just gonna kind of like put a couple of them in here, like so. I think they're super cute. I got these off Amazon. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pair them up with our flashcard sticks. And these flashcard sticks, you can get them a couple different ways off my website. I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave a link below. But one of the things that I decided to do is I chose the ones that had the capital and the lowercase letters on them. I have some that just have capital letters. I have some that just have lowercase. I decided to use these just when we're starting out for him, so he sees both letters. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the sand. And then he has to dig around in his little box and find the matching letter. So he's going to find K. And we'll say K, K, capital K, lowercase k. K. Good job, you found the K crab. Let's try again. And we'll do another one. I need to, obviously make sure it's a card that is in here. Oh, come on, where's the letter that's in here? U. All right, so we'll stick that in the sand, and then we'll say U. U is for umbrella. capital U, lowercase u. Can you find the U crab? And of course, he'll dig around and find the U crab. And I'm sure both my little guys will enjoy doing this activity. So that's the first one. Okay, now we are working on pet vocabulary, or at least that's what we're going to be working on, pets vocabulary. And so what I did is I pulled out the pet activities from my vocabulary for preschool curriculum. And this curriculum works on words for preschoolers, common things. So this theme is pets, and then there's farm animals, zoo animals, and then there's other things like things at home and colors and shapes and all of that. So I pulled out the pets one, and each of the units has a book and then matching cards that go with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the pets book, and we'll open it up. And the first one he's going to look at is bird, bird. And we can look at the letters. This is the word bird, bird. And then what he has to do is he has to go through his cards. And there are 2 birds in here. He has to go through. And I won't give him the whole set because he will probably get frustrated with all of them, but I'll probably lay out like 3 or 4 and then have him find the birds. Here's a bird, and he has to place it on the circle. And here's the perfectly matching bird, and we'll place that on the circle. Okay, so there's the birds. And then we'll practice saying the word bird, bird, and then tweet, 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 tweet. What's a bird say? That kind of thing. Then I also have some pet puzzles. And so this one is just has the big pegs. And then what I'll do is I'll say, can you find the bird? Where's the bird on the puzzle? Hopefully he'll find the bird. And he can place that on here too. Bird, you found the bird. Good job. Okay, put that bird back. And then we'll look on this puzzle. This one doesn't have a bird. Let me look. This is another pet puzzle I have. This is the Melissa and Doug one. This one doesn't have a bird, so we won't do it on this one. But we can do it when we get to bunnies. So again, he has to go through his cards. There's going to be one card that has the exact match, and then one that is a little different, but it's still a bunny. So here's the 2 bunnies right here. I'll just take them out. And he will, have to find the bunnies, place them on, and then we'll look at this puzzle and we'll see if he can find a bunny. You find a bunny on this puzzle, and here's a bunny. So hopefully he can find it and say the word. We say it over and over again for that kind of practice. We can look at the word and what it looks like and all of that kind of thing. So that is what I plan to do with this activity. So now another thing I have besides the puzzles is I also, oh, they're not yet. Oh yeah, they're here. I have magnets, animal magnets. And so what we can do with these is I can pull out just the ones that might be, these are, yeah, there's like a bunny. I can pull out just the ones that he might be able to match up, and we can do it that way too. So you can use the magnets as well. So those are just different options that you could do. You could use puzzles, you can use magnet animals, you can use if you have little toy animals, anything like that. So that is what we're going to be doing with this one, and of course it comes with the cards too. So we love matching those up, and we'll go through the whole book. And we'll match them up, and we'll probably do it more than one day. We do a couple of days. And so a lot of these activities, what I will do is I will get the activities set up, and then we'll just use them until I feel like he and his brother are bored with them or have learned the concept and are ready to move on, that kind of a thing. So I don't have to change out the activities that they do every day, definitely not, or every week even. I just have a handful of lots of activities, and then that way, as we get through them and as I feel like that they are mastering them, then we will move on from there. So that is this activity. There's other pet activities in here too. There's the matching cards. So these ones, so after he does the puzzles with the book, after they do that, then we'll move on to the cards. And I feel like once they do that, then they'll get used to the different animals. So we can say turtle, turtle. He can match up the puzzle piece to it. And then we can look at the pictures over here. Which one of these is a turtle? Turtle. Have him find it, and whichever one is a turtle, I'm going to have him mark it. You can use, and I didn't pull them out, but you can use the clips, you know, the clothespin clips, and they can clip their answer. Or I have these little pom-poms that the kids love to use. I will probably have these activities on a cookie sheet just to keep them all nicely contained. And then because it'll be on a cookie sheet, the magnet will stick and he'll be able to mark the turtle. Turtle. And he can also, of course, find the puzzle piece that goes with it. So we'll do it that way, or the magnets again. If I lay out the magnets, he can use those. So yeah, we'll just go through these different ones. Here's, you know, dog. This one's dog. Dog, can you find the dog on the puzzle that matches the dog? Dog, very good. Can you find a dog on this puzzle? And hopefully he'll find dog. There's one there, and there's another one here. Dog, this dog has a dog house. So we can talk about all those kind of wonderful things about pets, and then we can find which one is the dog. Which one is the dog? Can you cover up the dog? And then we'll have them cover up the dog. So I'm sure both of my little ones will enjoy doing these cards. And then finally, well, not finally, there's another activity that comes with this vocabulary set on pets, and this one is matching, you know, they're matching puzzles. So they have to put the puzzle together. And what I would probably do is give them like 2, and it depends on your child's ability. So you could give them a whole stack and have them match them up, or just like I would do is I'd lay out maybe 2 or 3 and then have them match it up. This is a cat. Which one goes with the cat? And then have them match it up. And then after they match it up, then, okay, you can't see that. After they match it up, then I would go ahead and have them find the matching pieces. So here's a cat. Cat goes with cat. Here's another cat. Let's put that one on there. Ooh, we have lots of cats. Can we find a bunny? And of course, hopefully he can find the bunny again, and so on. So fun, fun, fun learning about pets. All right, so something I don't often show in my videos, because I'm usually just showing you the hands-on activities that we do, but I thought I would mention books, because I don't often mention in my videos how much we rely on books. With all of my children, no matter their age, we read a ton of books. So we don't just do all the hands-on activities that you see, we do a lot with books. And I wanted to show you, if you are, if you do have a preschooler, I'm really loving these little, like, these, I think they're called pretty books. And then these ones are, yeah, pretty books. Okay, so these are really big, really colorful, and I just absolutely love them. Look at that cat, just beautiful. And we, the kids, my little ones love these. We point at the animals and puppies, woof, 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 cat, meow. You know, my 2-year-old, his first word was meow, because of the cats. We would point at the cats, and he used to think that was so funny, was meow. So he would do that every time he'd see a cat. So yeah, I just think that the pictures are beautiful. There's so much to talk about as you turn the pages. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these. This one is the big animal book. This one is First 100 Words. It's gorgeous. Look at that. You can talk about all the different things. So we could talk about bedtime and night-night. My little one with special needs, whenever he sees this one, he says night-night, and he pretends to lay down. It's super cute. So yeah, I just think these books are really great. This one I have is my big word book, so it's another word one. Clothes that we wear, things that go. And then this last one I have here is ABCs and numbers. So obviously this one is great. It has the alphabet, but then I love the numbers page. Check this out. Just so colorful, and we can say ball, ball. One of the things when you're working with speech is you want to repeat a lot, and so yes, we can do the counting 1, 2, 3, but we can also say ball and have them point, ball, ball, 3 balls. Bunny, bunny, 2 bunnies. And then you can count it, 1, 2. But yeah, so if you're working with a preschooler who needs a little help with speech, just do the repeating. It's great, especially like, let's say we get down to 10, then we're saying over and over and over again, fish, 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 fish. How many fish? And then we count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, you get the idea. So anyways, books are great. Even with my older kids, we do a lot of reading, even though I don't show you guys that. I usually just show you the hands-on activities. But I wanted to show the couple of these books in here in case it gave you, you know, a little idea of some of the books we use. Oh, and also, I really love the little golden books. They're classic. They're, you know, the kind that we had when we were kids, but I just love them. I love reading these to them. So this is a counting one, and we read it and talk about 1 little puppy and 2 woolly lambs and 3, you know, horses and 4 kittens and so on. So I just really like these older, I don't know how old this book is, but this one doesn't look like it that old. But yeah, a lot of these golden books, I have some of the older ones from when I was a child, and they're just wonderful. So there you go, books. All right, friends, this is another alphabet activity, and this comes from my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. This is one of the review activities, but I still think you could do it at any time of the year, whenever you want. It's super fun. Now, this one is alphabet dogs, and they're supposed to match the dog with the bone. And I would probably do this maybe in a pocket chart, or if I do it on a cookie tray, I would lay them out. Now, we are still working on the letter names, but he does know some of the sounds, and he does know some of the pictures that would go with the letters. So my littler one doesn't, but my 4-year-old special needs child does. So he would I would give him a dog, and then, you know, maybe put out 2 bones and have him say, what letter is this? A. Yes, this is the A dog. A is for apple or banana, and he'll know this. And so he'll be able to put the apple with the A dog. And then I will say, okay, now we're going to find the capital A. These are alphabet blocks from Melissa and Doug. So I'll have him find the capital A. Very good, capital A. Let's turn it over. Look, lowercase a. Very good. A dog. This is the A dog. A is for apple. A says a. A says a. A for apple. A for apple. A says a. A says a. A for apple. A for apple. Now you get to see what I do with them. I sing with them. But anyways, so we'll have them match it up, and we'll just keep on going like that. So then I'll put out the B dog, you know, and we'll talk about B, capital B, lowercase b. This is B dog. What bone does B dog want? Does he want the car or the banana? B says b in car or banana, and hopefully he'll be able to match that up. And again, we'll find the letter B block, and we'll do our little song with our capital B and our lowercase b. So I always like to incorporate with the activities. I like to also add in just things on the side like that use blocks or magnet letters or something like that, just to give it a little bit more, how did that get, oh, okay, I see. They got out of order. W, X, Y, Z. Okay. That's going to drive me crazy. Sorry, I got off track. So I like to incorporate other pieces just to give them a little bit more of that fine motor practice, just a little bit more of, I don't know, excitement while we are learning. So that is what this activity is. These are all the little alphabet bones. There's a picture for each one of the little dogs, and there's an alphabet dog for each letter of the alphabet. Again, this one comes in my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. All right, guys, these are more alphabet activities from my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. And these two are spinning activities. They come with these little mats and you spin and you have to match uppercase and lowercase letters. So this one I'm super excited for him to try. I think that both my kiddos will be able to match the uppercase and lowercase letters. So what he does is, for this mat, this is B, C, and D. So we'll probably use this on a week that we're focusing on B, C, and D. And what we'll do is we'll spin. Okay, it landed on C. So then I'm going to have find capital C. This is lowercase c, find capital C. And if you can find it, I'm probably going to have him use these little bears in this thing here, and he's going to just take out a bear and cover up a capital C, any of the capital C's that are on here, and then he'll spin again. D, can you find capital D? And he'll cover it up. So that's kind of how you play this. And then I also thought I could extend the activity by having him then find the letters in here. So these are magnetic letters. And what we'll do is we'll take out the lowercase b, uppercase B, and then we'll take out lowercase c, uppercase C, and he can kind of just cover them up. After he's done the whole spinning thing and that kind of thing, we can just have a little fun with finding some capital and lowercase magnetic letters, like so. All right, so then the other mat here is the exact same. It's just working on the letters J, K, and L. So it's a different week of the curriculum, but they do the same thing. They spin, although this one has the capital letters here, and then they find the lowercase. So we have J. Can you find lowercase j? And then give them some kind of manipulative to cover up the lowercase letter J. And then they'll spin again. If it lands on J again, they'll cover up another J, and so on. And again, I thought I could use we could pair it up with our magnets afterwards if we have time, and we can match up lowercase k and uppercase K. You get the idea. So that is what we're going to do with those. Okay, friends, are you ready for a counting activity? This one is called Count to 10 Racing Fun. And this is, you can get this activity by itself, or you can get it in my Ultimate Preschool bundle. And what you do is, it comes with two different sets of cards. It comes with the racing cards that have the cars already on them, and it also comes with the racing cards that are blank with just the numbers. So it's going to depend on the skill level of your student which cards you want to use. And then it also comes with the little animal cards. I think they're so cute. So what you do is, if your child needs the extra help, we'll start with these, and we'll grab this card. So you give them a card and you say, we're gonna count to this number. This is 4. We're gonna count, let's count to 4. And they can touch the cars and count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 racing cars, 4. Then they can take the little pieces and match them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cars. And my 12-year-old was cutting these out for me, so if they're a little cut off, that's why. So anyway, that is one way you can do it if they need the extra help and they need to see the cars. Now, another way you can do it is you could use these ones, and these ones you don't, I'm going to use number 5. These ones don't have the cars on them, and then they just use the pieces and they count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars. And you can talk about the different animals in the cars and all that kind of thing. Now, something I thought would be fun to extend the activity is, I have these little cars. These are pieces from a Melissa and Doug puzzle. Super, super cute. And each car has a number on it. So I would lay out the cars like this. And then this particular activity, or this particular puzzle, comes with a tow truck and a little magnet attached. And what you do is you have to pick up the car with the magnet. Now, what I'm going to have him do is, if we're doing the number 5 card, after he gets his 5 cars on there, then he has to find the number 5. He's going to use this tow truck here, and he's going to have to tow the number 5 car over to match up on the number 5. So there's my number 5, we're matching him up. So I thought that would be a fun way to extend the activity. If you don't have this these particular cars and tow truck puzzle, that's fine. Get out your magnetic numbers and just have them find the magnetic number and match up the number 5. So on 6, after we count out, 6 of our cars, again, then we would go ahead, he would use his little tow truck here and match up the number 6 car to the number 6. Okay, so something else we're going to be working on for math this year is working on our shapes. And so again, this is the vocabulary for preschool, and this is the unit on shapes. And again, it's the same kind of activities that you saw for pets, but it's just with shapes. So I have the shape matching puzzles, I have the shape clip cards, and then I have the shape book where you match up the pictures to the book. And again, we'll kind of do them the same way we did with the pets. And I have some pieces here, some shape pieces. So these are shape pieces from a puzzle. And then these are shape pieces that are just little like buttons. And so we'll use these again to match up to these activities as we work on our shape vocabulary and our shape recognition. So that is that activity. Then I also wanted to show you the first week I plan on working on the circle shape. And this is from my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. And so I have an activity here called Feed Mr. Circle. I'll show you that in a minute. And I also have our little introduction and memory mat. This is circle. So we'll say circle, circle, big and round. What I do is roll around, and then I'll have him look at his pieces and find the circle. Which one is a circle? Oh, there's a circle, circle, and he can match it up. Same thing over here. He can use his buttons and match up circle. So he can have, one here and one here, something like that. Match up to the circle pizza, match up to the circle that the little girl is holding. So either way, we can go over our, and then like the week that we do, the first week that we are working on circle, we will do this poster every day. We will say circle, circle, big and round. What I do is roll around. It has 0 sides. We can kind of talk about that as well. And then this is fun. This is shape identification. This also comes in my curriculum. And what he has to do is he has to find all the circles that are on this mat and cover them up with something. Now, I thought it would be really fun, since we're doing circles, to pull out the Play-Doh, have him make little balls, little circles out of the Play-Doh, and use that to cover up the circles on the mat. So I made a little ball, a little circle, and I'm going to cover up the pizza because pizza's in a circle. And then so on. Have him, make another one. We'll cover up the orange. The orange is in a circle, and so on. So that's what I thought we would do with this, but you can use any object you want to cover up just the circles on the mat. All right, and then for that first week, there's also this Feed Mr. Circle, and it's super cute. Mr. Circle only eats foods that are in a circle. So what you do is, when you're ready to do this activity, you attach Mr. Circle to a cup or something like that. I have a little cup here. So I would just attach him with a little piece of tape. I don't have him attached right now, but you can attach him with some tape. Let me scoot you up so you can kind of see. So you'd attach them with a little bit of tape there. And then what they do is they go through and they look at all the food and they feed it to him if it's in a circle. Is a banana a circle? No. Is a pizza a circle? No. Those are triangles. How about the sandwich? Nope. How about the cookie? Ah, yes, he'll eat the cookie. So then they put it in. How How about the donut? Yep, he'll eat the donut. An orange? Yep, he'll eat an orange, and so on. So you just kind of go through. Crackers? No. Those are rectangles. And you go through them and you find all the circle ones. Pizza? Yep, he'll eat pizza. And so you just go through, and that's what you do. Super, super fun circle activity. So that's what we're going to do the first week, is we're going to be focusing on circle, but also we can talk about all the other shapes as well. It's not like just because you're focusing on one for the week doesn't mean you can't talk about all of them. And I recommend having some kind of shape manipulatives on hand that you can use, like from a puzzle. Like these ones are my buttons. I have smaller shape pieces that we use, like pattern blocks and stuff that I use with my older kids when they're doing shape and geometry activities. But with the little ones, I like to use the big pieces so that they can get their hands on them, and they're not too small and too little for their fine motor skills. Okay, lastly, I wanted to show you the activities here that I have for when we're starting out on our colors. And so he kind of knows his colors, and so does my toddler, but I think this is really great because it's going to help them solidify what they know and practice even other skills along with it, and I'll show you that in a second. So I have lots of other activities I'm looking forward to showing you throughout the year, so hang in there with me. Do not fret. This is only the first video in my preschool series. I'm going to be showing you what we're going to be doing throughout the year. So other videos like this, showing you all the activities as we kind of go through them. And I hope that you are going to enjoy these videos. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this one, and I'll keep them up as we go through the different activities throughout the year. And I'm also going to be doing videos on what my 6-year-old and my 7-year-old are doing for this school year as well. So the first week we're going to focus on the color red, and again, these are from my Hands-On to Learn preschool curriculum. This is the mat for the color red, so this is our introduction to the color red and memory practice, and we'll talk about red. This is the word red. Red fire truck, a red wagon, and a red pepper. Red. And then what I can do is I can give him some kind of manipulative, maybe our little pom-poms, and say, okay, now I want you to look at this color red and find the red pom-poms. And then just kind of have him, place them on here where he wants, and just find all the red pom-poms. I think there's just 4 of them. So there you go, and then we can even count them, so you add in a little bit of counting there. So how many red pom-poms did we find? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 red pom-poms, good job, or so on. Okay, and then this is another little activity that we will do. I did laminate it because I like to keep things for years to come. And so I will give him dry erase markers, and he will color this little red picture, with his dry erase markers. And of course, I'm only going to give him red, and then we'll talk about red cherries and a red heart, and then he'll color the crayon red. So that's just something fun, and I may end up putting this in his binder. Like I said, I'm going to have a little binder for each of my kids this year with written activities that they're doing, not necessarily hands-on. All right, and then the other thing I pulled out, this is from that same curriculum. There's 2 activities in here. There's a color kid match, and then spin and cover with colors. Now the color kid match is super cute. I'm gonna pull that out and show you that one. And then maybe I'll show you the spin and cover activity on another day. Okay, so the color kid match, it has cards, and in each card has a different kid with a different color. So their shirts are all different colors. So basically you just pick one. So we'll pick yellow here. And, well, actually no, we'll pick red because red is the color we're working on this week. Okay, so we'll do red. And then what he has to do is he has to find the 2 pictures that are red. So we'll go through our little cards and we'll match up the 2 red pictures. So we have a red, what is that? A red what? A red fire truck. and a red apple. Is that an apple? And a fire truck. Apples are red. Fire trucks are red. Good job. Very good. And then what you can also do again is give them some manipulatives. Maybe we'll do our bears this time and we'll find all the red bears. So let's find our red bears. Good job. Let's line them up. Red. So you can kind of extend the activity in that way. Now, another thing is I have these little cups here in different colors. So you can lay out your different colored cups and then you can have them sort. So I have, oh, those won't fit. Maybe we'll just sort our bears. So we'll have our red bears and our green bears, and he can kind of sort them into the cups. But I thought what would be interesting, if these cups were big enough, I guess I would need bigger cups. And you could probably get some cheap cups and just put like a strip of color onto them if you don't have cups, and then that way they could fit it in, because I thought it would be cute to kind of sort our cards. To extend the activity a little bit is to sort our cards, or you could just put them in front, I guess. So we have red and we have blue. I don't have all the colored cups here. I guess I didn't pay attention to what colors I had. But anyways, you could sort your cards by color. And what I would recommend is getting some cups and getting them big enough size, and then maybe using a piece of tape that is the correct color and having them match it up that way. So using these color cards in another way besides just with the kids might be kind of fun. So I thought I would extend the activity in another way, but they don't fit in there. So, but I can use it with these bears. These bears I think I got off of Amazon as well. So I got yellow. You could sort the bears that way because they fit, but not necessarily the pictures. The reason I wanted to sort with the pictures is because then we could talk about what the pictures are and how those objects in real life are really that color. So we could say, banana, what color is a banana? A banana is yellow, and then you could put it in the cup, you know, if it fit. I'll have to modify this and get the right cups. Or what color is this butterfly? Oh, purple. Sometimes butterflies are purple. And what color are pumpkins? That's a pumpkin. Say pumpkin. What color are pumpkins? Pumpkins are orange. So sorting them in that way. So that's why I wanted to use the cards, is because we could talk also about real life things that are the color. All right, guys, well, that's about it that I'm going to show in this video, or the video will get extremely long. But be on the lookout for other videos. I will be showing you lots of other preschool activities as we go throughout the school year. This is just the first one. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.